Hey, it's Jenny from Jenni D Candles. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Vanillin, the Vanillin Villain. There are a lot of questions on the internet that have surfaced about Vanillin, so today we're actually going to talk about the top 3 questions that have seemed to be the most popular on the internet. So 1, what is vanillin and what is it used for? 2, does it affect any type of quality of my product? And 3, is it harmful? So going back to what is vanillin? Well, there's actually 2 different types of vanillin. There's regular vanillin and then there's ethyl vanillin, which is actually 3 times as more potent than regular vanillin. If you actually look on your manufacturer's website when you order your fragrances, it actually, if you look in the fine print, it'll actually tell you what the vanillin content is in a percentage. Now, if it is ethyl vanillin, it will say ethyl vanillin, but I've never seen that, and I don't believe they use that in fragrances. So if anybody knows anybody who does use ethyl vanillin, please comment because I would really like to know. But vanillin is actually a synthetic molecule or component in vanilla. A lot of people ask, is vanillin and vanilla the same thing? Well, short answer, no. But vanillin is used in vanilla. Vanilla is actually made up of about 200 to 250 different types of components. Now, vanillin is used as basically as an aroma, as a scent. That's all it's used for, is that amazing scent that you can get out of your product, whether it's a candle or different types of soaps or shampoos or anything like that. That vanilla scent is due to vanillin. 2, how does it affect the quality of my product? When it comes to candles, the only thing that vanillin affects is the color. There is a discoloring agent in vanillin, and I believe, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly, I believe it's called 4-hydroxy-3-methoxybenzaldehyde. Yes, it's a 4-hydroxy-3-methoxybenzaldehyde. That's the official name of that discoloring agent. Now, if you notice, if you use fragrances that have vanillin in it, and if you compare it to your other candles and your other different types of waxes that don't have vanillin, you'll notice that there's just a slight color change, and it actually gets darker within time as your candles cure. This will not affect your performance in any way. It does not affect the wax, it does not affect the burn quality, the wick, at all. It's just the color of the wax. Now, vanillin will also affect your fragrances in a colder temperature. So just be aware of shipping in colder conditions. If you're storing them in a colder area, it will actually crystallize into your fragrance, and you might actually see some of those little crystals. All you have to do is just put the fragrance, like the bottle, in some warm water, and it'll just kind of melt away and it'll all mix back together. So that's all you need to do with your fragrances. When it comes to your finished product, I have actually read that you can do a couple of different things to prevent this. You can either add a vanillin stabilizer, which will prevent the discoloration in your candles. You can even add a little bit of vitamin E to prevent the oxidation, and you can even dye your candles. Now, I don't use dye in my candles. I have never experimented with the stabilizers or vitamin E. That is just what I have read, so you're welcome to try it, and if you do, please let me know because I am curious. And you can also add a whitener to your candles if you're really feeling that adventurous with them. Like I said, I never experimented with these, but if you do, please let me know. Or you can just simply embrace the natural color. A lot of people, use different types of vessels. Like a lot of people use like a frosted vessel or a tin instead of a clear container. it's all up to you. You know, if you're willing to just embrace it, or if you want to hide it, and you can dye it, and you can add the stabilizer or vitamin E. You can even add like the whitener, like I stated, I think it's titanium oxide. Whatever you do, all I ask is you just test, test, test. You have to test all of your candles. If you make any slight change, you have to test, because it might affect it in a major way. So please test your candles. If you have anything to do with adding a stabilizer or vitamin E or anything like that, even if you change your vessels, change the size of the wick, you know, test your candles. And lastly, is vanillin harmful? When it comes to candles, no, it is not harmful. The amount of vanillin used in a fragrance, it's not enough to affect you in any way. It's not enough to affect your health. There are articles out there saying that it is harmful, it releases certain toxins when burnt. But all I ask is please, please, please just do your research on something like that, because what I have found when it comes to candles, no, it is not harmful. So you don't really have to worry about what it gives off when burnt. So when burning your candles, just enjoy the aroma that vanillin brings you. That's what it's used for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video about the Vanillin Villain. If you guys have any comments or any questions, please, please, please let me know, and I will see you guys soon.